I know the show has been cruising along all day and you thought, oh my gosh, they forgot to do a Fifers Fresh Friday. No, we didn't. We just wanted to save the best for last. And that's why we've got Jessica Doran joining us here on the Coastlife couch. And of course with you, you have brought all this beautiful produce. This is my favorite. This is favorite day of the week, not just because it's Friday, not just we've got cute pets to introduce you to, but we also have delicious produce. Tell us a little bit about what you brought, what you guys have at Fifers.
Yes, so right now we are in the middle of our Summer Fest. So we still have that going on. That is, you pick peaches, going out, picking peaches straight from the tree. Yum. You pick zinnias, sunflowers, that's going on. And our You Play, which is fun for all ages. That is Monday through Saturday. And then, of course, in our farm store, we have our peak summer produce still. So I brought, we have, of course, our nectarines, peaches, apples, tomatoes, sweet corn, all that still right now. Our baked goods, because I could not leave out the apple cider donuts.
The way that when the Fifers box arrives here at the studio in Milton and everybody like starts swarming me and they're like, you have the donuts, you have the donuts? And I'm like, yes, just back off, I need them.
I didn't want to disappoint, so I made sure I brought those. But yes, of course, our apple cider donuts. Our farm kitchen has a lot of our sweet treats right now. Our seasonal sweet treats, like our famous peach ice cream with our peaches, soft serve peach, milkshake peach, all that going on. We also, of course, we're still in our Customer Appreciation Month.
Yes.
So that's still in August. So throughout the month of August, if you spend $10 or more, you'll receive a free ice cream token. And you redeem it September 1st through the 15th at our farm kitchen. And it's just a thank you for being a loyal customer and supporting the farm.
Awesome. And I think this is a great, one last trip to squeeze in before summer's over and the kids go back to school. It's a great way to let them run around in the You Play area, get all that energy out, bring back some fresh produce and, hold on to that one last taste of summer before we head into the fall season, which is also a really busy season at Fifers.
It is, and we're gearing up for it. I can't believe it's already almost here. So that will start September 20th, and that'll start from the 20th to November 8th.
Nice.
So I can't believe that's here, but that one would be you pick apples, picking apples from the tree, you pick pumpkins. We'll have additional activities in our You Play. Our apple cannons are one-of-a-kind.
They're so fun.
They are. Our one-of-a-kind corn maze will be going on, and there will be extras like on Saturdays, face painting, petting zoo, live music, food vendors. There will be so much, so stay tuned for details on our Fall Fest.
Yes, lots of good stuff. And another big draw for Fall Fest is, of course, that corn maze. And you guys always have a new design.
Yes.
Do you know what the theme is this year?
I do. So that's my favorite part, always the theme. So this year's theme is Sesame Street.
Oh, yay.
And it's celebrating 5 decades of those iconic characters. So we have Cookie Monster, Elmo, and Big Bird all in our corn maze this year. And it's pretty interesting how the maze is actually done. Once you pick the actual theme, which that's always one of the hardest parts.
Sure.
Once you decide on that, then you can start to fine tune the images and then you incorporate those maze-like pathways into it to make it challenging. That's done through computer edits. Nice. And then after that, around July 4th, the corn is actually planted, and it's planted tighter than usual so that it's more dense to become a corn maze. Huh. And then after that, that maze design is laid out on a grid pattern on a blueprint, and then it is drawn onto the ground with spray paint. So that's usually just when it's just a few inches tall, and then that area is cut out, and then the corn grows around it, and you have this awesome aerial view of a corn maze. And again, this year is Sesame Street, so I'm pretty excited for it.
Yeah, I think that's a great theme. I never knew how a corn maze was grown and built. I think that's also a really cool fun fact that they know.
Yeah.
So if folks are gearing up either for their last summer push or maybe they're already making their fall plans, how can they get more information about Fifers?
Of course, fifers.com. Sign up for our e-newsletter where you can find out what's happening at the farm at all times. And then, of course, follow us on Facebook and Instagram every day at 9 a.m. We post on Facebook about what's going on at the farm that day. So always check that before you come out to the farm. And yeah, so we hope to see you there. And yeah, it'll be a great fall.
Oh, absolutely. It's one of my favorite things to do in the fall. It is one of my must-dos in this area. So make sure you check that out. We'll give you a minute to start making your plans. Jessica, thank you so much for coming in today.
Thank you. Of course. Thank you.
Of course. We love having you. We do have just a tiny bit more Coastlife to get to. We're going to take a little look at what's going on this weekend and a little bit into next week when we get back.